or four peers alone,
That's
and then there's
insane.
still it's wild. It's really
That just
crazy.
shows power. But actually, my BM1 that I was really close with, I just found out today he just got discharged. 15 years in, and he got hit with a DUI on his moped, and the CEO got rid of him. And I'm like, 15 years, no benefits, nothing. Like
Oh my
15
god.
years for not like like I was mind blown. I was like, the dude gave everything. He was like a really squared away guy, great guy, like it all. But found out that, and I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, that's wild. That's insane. I hate that. That's the military.
Alrighty.
We
Welcome to
live.
this. Welcome to the Spawnpoint podcast.
Thank you. Thank you very
This
much.
is
I'm glad to be here.
we're excited to have a guest on today. His name is
Let's go.
Peyton Campbell. Am I saying that right? Campbell.
Actually, it's perfect. Yeah. You're the only
Um,
person that's ever got that right.
thank you. So yeah, we're gonna be interviewing him today. Um, he's been how long we been friends for a couple months now. Probably like
Yeah.
two-ish months.
Yeah. That's
Um, but he's a good guy. He's fun to play with.
True, true.
Yeah. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, and of course Tim is always here. Some things happened last week, and we couldn't do the podcast. But you know that's how life occurs. You know. So yeah. So I guess we'll just start off with the number one question that we always ask everybody, and that's what was the game that really got you into gaming? That really got you into that life. First one.
I don't want to say first one ever, but I will say my main game that I've ever played was Rocket League. I spent
Oh yeah.
of my best years sinking more time in the Rocket League than not.
Okay. Did you play like a lot of ranked? In
Yeah, yeah. I was doing it like the esports side of things. I was in a couple of different leagues, and I was
nice.
doing it all. And I was trying to get onto some teams for the Navy at the time,
Oh
Oh.
dang.
but I hit like a block though, like a roadblock, like I guess in any competitive game. And for a year, I couldn't progress, and I put in more and more time, and it got to like be crazy for me. So I had to like swear off Rocket League. I haven't played it in
Really?
almost a year now. Actually, a little over a year.
Oh dang.
Wow.
Yeah, it
It's
got crazy.
not too long ago, but
No, no. I'm glad I got off of it though. But I do think someday I'll pick it back up.
oh come on, Rocket League's so good.
So if you ever pick it
I
up,
don't
I
play it
definitely have
anymore,
a
but
group of friends that are very hardcore. So if you do pick it back up, they're
Yeah, I might
very
need a
pro
new
rocket.
community because everybody I played with is now just like way better than I was. And yeah, the first time I ever saw Rocket League, I was at home and I walked into it was a bar, but they weren't open yet, and they were playing it on the TV. And anyways, it was like cars and soccer, and I was like, that is gonna be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And they're like, yeah, it's called Rocket League.
wow.
So a
Too
couple of weeks
advanced
later,
for
when I
me.
finally got home, I downloaded it, and then almost instantly was hooked.
Well, yeah,
It was an extension of my life.
Rocket League's a fun game. Like I was, um,
Mm-hmm.
I had, I was in like, I don't even know the league, but when the game first came out, I was really high rank and
Yeah.
really young, and I didn't care about money, so I just played for fun, and but
Yeah.
you know that's how it is. But
But past Rocket League,
Too
I'd say
crazy.
probably Halo, if not Rocket League. Halo would be like the first game
Halo,
I was hooked to.
was
The
it
first one.
Halo Reach or Halo like 4 or Halo 1 or
Halo Combat Evolved, the first one. My dad got us a Xbox when they first came out, and he got us like I think Halo and one other game, and then we played Halo religiously. My brother and I did.
okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's sick. That's
It's always
sick.
a classic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Halo was always fun. Um,
Mm-hmm.
So, so right now, so now that we kind of know a little bit of like how your past life of gaming was, what's your top 3 games you play at the moment? The big ones. We already know Sea of Thieves is one of them.
I recently started playing Civ 6 again.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, always behind the scenes, been a big strategy game, RTS, city builder, and but I've never played like anything like that online. I don't like playing other people online.
oh really?
But right before the announcement of Civ 7, I randomly started doing Civ 6 again because I'm kind of burnt out on all the other RTS strategy games right now. So
Okay.
we'll go with Civ 6, and then let's see, a third one. I don't know. I guess X Defiant. I haven't really played it that much, but I played it for a month when it first came out and enjoyed it because it reminded me of how gaming used to feel.
Okay.
So we'll go with that.
X
It's
Defiant.
like,
What is? I don't think I've heard of it.
It's like Call of Duty, but it feels older. If I don't know how to explain it, the mechanics are blockier. It just feels like an older game.
Okay.
An older Call of Duty, but it's a lot of fun. It's free.
Okay.
Is it crossplay or?
Yeah. Actually, all of my friends back home and I play it from time to time. It's a lot of fun. Actually, they got a lot of game modes. It's free, and I think definitely a time killer.
If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah. Free games are the best.
Yeah, they are.
Especially when they're good.
Unless
Oh,
you
yeah.
already own the game.
True.
When Rocket League went free to play in like 2019.
I remember that. Yeah.
I was not happy.
I was
about that
pissed.
at all.
I
was
like,
very mad.
You made me pay $30
Yeah.
for it to go on for free for the rest of its
Yeah,
life.
like, I expect free
Yeah, for
parts
sure.
for this. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I had to pay for it, and then they just changed it so much. What company is that? The Fortnite company?
Epic
Epic. Yeah,
Games.
I'm not a fan of Epic Games. I miss when Silent was running Rocket League.
Yeah, I'm not an Epic player either. They're not the best
No.
company in the world. Sorry.
Not for my generation.
No offense, Epic Games, Kay, but I do
Touche,
not
touche.
like. Don't like.
A lot of people like your games.
But it's not me.
I'm just one of the few that don't.
Whoa, you have a big.
You're
Yep,
gonna
that's a big cup, sir. That's a
know, right?
massive. What the?
It's actually just a pint size. It's your regular 1 can.
Oh, okay.
beer.
You can add like
Okay.
pounds of everything, right?
Yeah, the camera adds 10 pounds to everything. Like,
So
Yeah.
like, everything's
to
big.
me.
Yeah. This is. See how big this is? Look at that. Look how massive that is.
I know, dude. That's the biggest
Yeah.
cylinder I've ever seen.
Thank you.
As far as some beers just can't be drank out of a can or a bottle, so I had to get glasses for these beers.
True. You gotta freeze them too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And since we're on the topic about drinks, though, so when you're gaming, I was asking Josh this, like, what drinks is like your go-to or like snack? So like when you're gaming or you're sweating or whatever, what's like your go-to drink or
Peyton.
snack?
Peyton doesn't sweat at games. Okay.
I haven't sweated in a while.
Just plays them,
I
he's
would
good.
say White Claw was a big go-to for me for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do like a good White Claw.
The
I
cock-
try to stay away from them now, but
The cock-
before you know it, I'll be on like 6 or 7 White Claws and not hitting a shot. I see it. Falling off the boat.
What's going on here?
I don't know, dude. It's the server. I'm telling you.
Like, I definitely
As
think
I'm like
it's
crushing a White Claw can and throwing it in the trash can. No, that's the server. My ping is 20.
I have a buddy that calls him the Caucasian Claw.
The Caucasian. I get made fun of all the time. I don't care. I take
Hey,
it with pride.
your drink's a drink, right?
This is how I keep this figure, and it's beautiful.
I can see. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
if you're drinking up White Claws, it'll catch up on you.
This is true.
Snacks,
This is true.
though, I don't really know about snacks. I don't really snack a lot. I really don't even drink that much, especially while gaming. It depends. I'll go through like a phase where I'll make some new friends. Like let's say when we all first met, if y'all were big into drinking while playing, then I'm gonna adopt that. But I haven't picked up on that with y'all, so really I haven't been drinking that much while playing games at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I'm already not that good. If I started drinking and playing, it'd be way worse. It might be great
You're
content
like
creation,
you're the
but
helmsman, so you have to be sober.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
More than anybody.
Running into everything. My left would be my right. It just not go good.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So lately it's just been a bottle of water for me.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
But there's nothing better than having a beer and just chilling with some friends on a podcast. So.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not friends. Okay. We're best friends. Okay.
It's more like a Sesame Street thing or whatever.
I was thinking of SpongeBob. Or he's like,
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna be
Oh,
best
that's a good
friends.
Well, they grew up on SpongeBob.
Yeah. Yeah. SpongeBob's
I
lit.
could never get behind that.
What?
That's just
My brother
'cause-
was
Yeah.
the same way. That blew my mom when my brother said that he didn't love SpongeBob anymore. Even
Yeah,
now,
my
I'll still
wife,
go back
she
and
knows a
watch
lot,
it.
but me, I'm just like, I know
It's big.
Patrick.
It depends. How old are you?
I turned 30 this year.
Okay, we're exactly the same age then. Well, that's crazy. The later
know.
seasons in SpongeBob, if I had grown up with those, I probably wouldn't have liked it that much.
That's true. How old do you think I am, Lester? Or Peyton, whatever.
I used to be really good at this. I'm going to say 33.
Ooh.
No?
Is that your final answer?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say 27. Uh-oh. Can I still be on the podcast?
Okay, this podcast needs. We're actually gonna be ending early. We're gonna be ending early. We're gonna be blocking Peyton on Discord. No.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. No, I'm 21.
What?
Yep.
I would not.
It's the beard,
Obviously,
for
I would
sure.
not have guessed that.
Yeah,
It
it's
is the beard.
in the
but
voice.
Even before I'd seen your face, I would have said at least early 30s or late 20s. Based
I
on
thought so
your
too,
love
because
for
of his
The Office.
C&D character and then his voice. I always thought like he definitely
Your
was
voice,
like
too.
around like
Yeah.
our age.
Like,
Literally, it's you know how much I've watched The Office, and
Yes.
you are up there too. I've never met anybody younger than me that loved The Office as much as I did.
really?
Actually, I don't think I've ever met anyone that loves The Office as much as I do. So, yeah, I assume you had to be at least late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
It's a compliment. I swear it's a compliment.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It just makes me look old. You're just calling me old.
Makes you sound old.
This guy. This freaking
He's an
guy.
old soul.
This
My favorite
freaking
show
dude.
was Sitcom from the early 2000s.
If you want, I can really sound old. Watch this. Hey guys.
How we doing?
No, I would go with 21.
Oh, that's great.
Oh no.
So now that we've talked about some games that you've really liked and that you've kind of, grown up on, I think me and Mills are really, really dying to know the games that make you rage the most.
Sea of Thieves.
Couldn't guess that one. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sea of Thieves, like you, especially if you're soloing and you do something that takes hours, and then somebody just does the most ruthless thing. I mean, I don't even want to go into too much detail, but just being overboard with how ridiculous they are trying to kill you and take everything, and then they
Right.
succeed.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me so angry.
I love the people that come back like 6 to 7 times over and over and over again.
If you do that to me, like if you ruin my day, I'll be that guy. I will stay up all night long chasing you. Make sure you don't have any more fun.
Yeah, that's the worst, man. Chasing, like, I get chasing, like, for maybe a couple minutes or whatever, but at some points, like, we've gone from one side to the other, and you just won't give it up. Especially, like, they've already
Yeah.
they took your loot, you got into a fight, and you decide to, you know what, we're just gonna disengage, and you don't have anything. Like,
Yeah.
you might have some
yeah.
captain supplies or whatever, but nothing, like, of importance, and they just will not leave, and you're
I
like,
got 50 cannonballs and 6 flares.
yeah,
That's
I'm
all
just
I
like,
got.
dude, like, give it up.
Yeah, whenever the community weekend was happening and they were doing the community drop loot, perfect example is I logged on during a lot of that just to go get the drop loot. Like a lot of it really great.
Yep.
Like a box of Wondrous Secrets. So,
Oh,
anyways, I
yeah.
got on once at like 2 a.m. and then I convinced my brother, who just downloaded the game, never played it before, literally his first day ever. We hop on at like 2 a.m. to go get the drop loot, and we go all the way out there. We there's another ship there, but they leave, so they can't find it. So, anyways, I go up there and I find it, and it's in the ashes. The volcano starts going off. He's on board asking me, how do I put planks on the wall? Why am I getting hurt? The water's boiling, and these kids come back and they start attacking us. Anyways, long story short, we get out of that. We managed to get our mask up, go sell the loot, and they chased us all the way there. So I said, I'm going to stay on until sunrise at least, making sure that these kids regret doing that. Don't know why. We succeeded. I wasn't even mad. And I like pulled up the megaphone and I'm like, there's literally no point in running because I will make sure that you enjoy this game zero. I will chase you across the server. I was like, raise your mask, let us sink you. Let's just end it right here. Otherwise, you're not going to have any fun all night long. So they did it. And then the guy starts, I guess he like went and got his dad to get on the game because there
Oh,
was
I love
originally
that.
2 kids, like 2 little kids.
Oh
on
my
the boat.
gosh.
And then when we caught back up to them, it was some old man, like older dude, telling me, like yelling at me, like, "You're harassing us. Why are you harassing us? You're getting reported." And I was like, "Man, it's Sea of Thieves, bro.
Yeah, like,
I don't know what you want."
don't play a pirate game if you don't want to get pirated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, don't come and shoot at me first if you don't want to get harassed.
Exactly.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like, and it's not a game where it's like where you have like that rank match or whatever they call it, right? Where you go when your skill base is going to be off the same skill base kind of thing. Like, you could be day one going up against someone who's got like played every single day from season 1 to now. Like, it's just that kind of game. Like, it's a pirate game, and it's not fair. It's whatever you go up against kind of thing. It's like some people get like annoyed with it. Like, yeah, it does get annoying. Like you said, you do it for a couple hours, and then someone else comes in and just wipes you clean. Like, yeah, that's annoying, but at the same time, like, give it a couple days and you're right back into the game kind of thing, because at the end of it, it's like that's how they designed the game to be. So it's so when people get mad, like, oh, I'm gonna, like, I get reporting and people are saying like the irate crazy stuff that we've ran up on before, but like just for something like that, like, you don't want to get chased, log off.
I think the angriest I've ever gotten at Sea of Thieves was really just recently, like a month ago. It was right after the season 12 update, and the Horn of Fair Winds was like all over the map. And they used bone collars. So I ended up getting on a 6 win streak on a solo sloop for Hourglass. And then I stopped at a sunken ship just to look for bone collars and a Horn of Fair Winds. And they hadn't updated the ship speeds yet. And I hated the brig because there's nothing you could do against it. Anyway, so I'd like looked around. There's not another ship within sight. Far away from everything else. I swim down. I don't even check barrels. I check barrels, but I don't grab chests. Nothing. I'm just there for bone collars and a Horn of Fair Winds if I find it. I found maybe 1 or so, and I came back up, and there was already a brig that had showed up. No clue where they came from, but they sank me, and they were just dickheads about it the whole time. I mean, I think I like sat there, like I closed the game and just stared at my desk. I was so mad. Like punching my fist. I lost a 6 streak in Hourglass for no reason.
Do I snap this keyboard now or not?
Yeah, and at that time I was like, I even had a feeling. You know, like you just, when something bad happens, you tell yourself, I knew that was going to happen. It was one of those, like I knew there was going to be a brig. I could just feel it. Its aura was in the air.
Yeah, brigs, man, are just, especially if you get a good team on it, like, it's just it's super lethal in that game.
A 6 streak in Hourglass, like that's hard to get.
I don't think I've ever gotten past like 4, and that's not even me just playing it. Like,
Yeah, I've never gone past 6. I want to do a 10, just as shits and giggles, I guess. But
Good on you. I don't think I'll ever get that.
I think I've gotten a 10 once, but that was like when it first came out, and everyone was playing it, so there was bot lobbies all the time.
that'd be awesome.
But
It'd be awesome. Sometimes I'll get lucky. Sometimes I'll play the same terrible ship several times in a row. Other times it'll be a sweat patch every single time.
Yep. That's how it be. That's how it be.
So yeah, even at almost 30 years old, I still get just as angry, if not more angry.
Probably more angry, to be honest with you.
Probably more angry. I'm trying to rationalize it in my head. Like, calm down. It's just a game.
It's like those memes or those videos that come out and be like, oh, I play video games for relaxation. And then the wife or your girlfriend who's doing next to them screaming at it.
That's all I mean about that yesterday. I was like, I'm going to play video games to just relax and get my head off of life. 5 minutes into playing the game, I'm over here banging my fists on the table and screaming.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not just mad at the other players. You start taking all your daily aggression on them. Like, you just think you start playing. They're like, what the heck is going on? Like, I didn't make you stay at work for an extra 2 hours. What the heck?
No kidding.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I still get very, very angry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
That's life.
Yeah, I do too. I do
I
too.
don't scream, shut up, into the mic like I did as a kid playing video.
Shut up! Shut up!
Now he's over there, he's like, can you please be quiet?
Oh, man, I was probably the most annoying kid to play a video game with. That was terrible.
I'm glad I didn't know you then. So with Sea of Thieves, are you excited for the new updates for 13 and 14?
Very excited. I cannot wait. A new world event, something new to do. I think it'll bring a lot of the community back too. So I'm really much looking forward to it. I think I finally got accepted into the Insider program too.
Oh.
So I'm hoping to.
Yeah, I saw about that.
Well, actually, I don't know if I got accepted or what. But I plugged in my brand new Xbox, which I got for NCAA that's about to come out. And, anyways, the Insider program was like on it. Like I just had to install it.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I haven't tested it yet.
Yeah, it's like super not worth it.
Yeah,
I've been an insider for like first
Really?
month or two of the game, yeah, and it's like you get like the new update like 2 days before, but it like it's buggy and it's not great. Yeah, if you do it a lot, you get like special sales. You can get special cannons and stuff. But it's like who? Yeah, it's like
program, they dropped it like almost like a month or so before like anything comes out. I thought it gave you like a long time to like test it out.
maybe now, but when I started doing it, I think it was like 3 or 4 days. It wasn't a long time, but
I don't remember who it was, but they were doing it, and I was like in the Discord with them while they were playing it. Of course, I wasn't watching, and
yeah.
I was like solely waiting to hear their feedback on how the new world event was, with Flameheart's ship.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was like, okay, like scuttle and go to a new server. Scuttle. I was telling them what to do because I was that interested in this next season, and they never found it. Like I probably sat in that Discord channel for 3 hours making this scuttle his ship and go to a new server.
That's amazing.
My thing, though, with the Flameheart is I like that, but they need to do something for the Athena side of the house because this is gonna bring out because like if you're more of an Athena person, now it's all gonna be for the Reapers. So I guarantee it's gonna be toxic. You get like some Reaper sweats on that boat or whatever, then running it. Like I can only imagine.
Yeah.
That like they're gonna be toxic on a sloop. Like
I'm gonna be toxic.
I'm about when I get on that ship, like have you guys seen the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Yeah, with Blackheart. I'm gonna be that guy shooting the rowboat with the flamethrower every chance I get.
I can't wait.
What's great is something I forgot about, and because I just watched the trailer about it a couple of days ago, is they're doing like a quests thing for
Yeah.
Flameheart.
Yeah,
So, like,
once
you
get
have
shit,
to-
you gotta do 'em.
Yeah, you have to
Some
do
like
them.
new events with
And if
them,
you
so
don't-
get like stuff. that
Yeah.
you
Oh,
get
so
the
you
shit
you
for
like
it.
you work for Flameheart.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yeah,
if you know how like from Pirates of the Caribbean, how the what's it called? I just forgot what it's called. The Davy Jones's ship.
Yeah.
What's it called? The Flying Dutchman.
yeah,
How like if you don't do the deeds, you become like a fish guy or whatever. It's like the same thing. It's like if you don't do it, you like lose the ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? I never understood.
But
Just to digress for a second.
yeah,
In
yeah.
the movies, why did
Davy Jones.
Bootstrap Bill's son?
Will Turner, or
No,
his
no,
dad.
Will. Why did Will and his crew get disgusting? Because they were doing the job.
I don't think.
No, no,
well,
no,
he
Will
didn't-
Will
he
got
never-
it. So
yeah, he just had
once he
barnacles.
took over, it like reset pretty much, so he doesn't become that character. It just shows like he has like a little bit of growth from it, but he doesn't actually turn into what Davy Jones did. Because when he took it over and he actually like started doing what he was supposed to, like he
Yeah.
got that stuff just to show like them being under the water and everything, but he doesn't.
So gross. not super
Yeah,
gross.
exactly. Just
Mhm.
because that was a curse for them, not they stopped doing what the Flying Dutchman was meant to do. So that was kind of like their curse, just kind of like with the Black Pearl, they stole the Aztec gold and then they were undying. So it was more of like kind of just because of
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Which apparently they're coming out with another Pirates of the Caribbean. So
I heard. I have low hopes for it.
yeah, I do too. Because that last one, it took them forever. Because Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom didn't want to work with each other, and they for the shoots they had together, Orlando was like, "You'll pay me $5 million for every single
Yeah.
shoot that I'm in with him," because I guess they had a huge falling out. And that's why there were so little scenes with them together.
Right. I don't know what's going on with my.
Yeah, it's like not
I see you're
focusing.
blurry. I think your camera's drinking.
There it goes.
There we go. You just had to call out his camera, and he's like, "Oh, okay, sorry."
No, I'm listening.
I think that would. Yeah, I think the Flameheart's gonna be interesting for sure. Oh,
So I
it
think-
just went out of focus again.
The season 14 is bringing it back to the Pirates of the Caribbean. So season 13
There we
is
go.
going to be Flameheart. Season 14 is going to be the harpoon gun.
It's gonna be what's it,
What is it?
the mischief update. So it's gonna be like there's the harpoon, the grapple gun or whatever. There's gonna be
Yeah.
like you're gonna be able to do the emote to like become a chest and people can pick you up.
No.
And, like,
I cannot wait.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
man, I cannot wait.
like something that I told on the last podcast of Mitch's idea. He wants to get onto someone's galleon, right? And then he wants to go to the back of the galleon and grapple keg off of our ship onto the other ship with the grapple gun.
With the gun.
Yeah, like shoot it and
I
it
mean,
comes
honestly,
straight to you.
That's
Yes,
gonna
it
be
would work.
It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be so funny.
I'm gonna get so mad at that. Can you do that?
Really, like one of the main reasons I love Sea of Thieves is because let's be honest. Like being toxic in a game in a community, it feels good. Like it
It
sucks
can,
when
yeah. When you're
somebody's toxic to
dominating.
you. Yeah, like Rocket League, one of the most toxic communities I've
Literally.
seen in a video game. But it's not supposed to be that way. Like the game chat is set up to be nice, and they
Yeah.
use it completely opposite by spamming what a save. And anyways, but Sea of Thieves on the other hand is the exact opposite. The game is designed to be toxic.
Oh yeah.
They're saying tools, not rules. So it's kind of fun being a part of a game. And I've even realized this. Like I get less mad when somebody does something really like toxic to me because I just do it too. Like every chance I get, I do the most toxic thing. I will betray alliances. I'm a pirate. It's a pirate side for me.
Yeah,
It's a
that one I
pirate
realized
side
that's
for
me.
And
me.
like I saw that coming.
Like there's sometimes I'll be like we played one game where this old guy and he could have been old and like new and stuff, but it was me, the wife, and one of my old friends at my last unit, and we were running up and we were gonna sink this guy. I think we took a couple shots and he came over. He's like, "Oh, I'm old, I'm new, I'm just like you can take my loot, like whatever, don't." And I was like, "Just sink him," because in my mind I'm sitting there thinking like, maybe
Can't
he's
trust him.
playing us. Like
You
and
can't
then they're
trust
like,
him.
no, you're being a dick. But I'm like, you know how many times though, like that's like
fires
happened
back
to
more
us.
often than
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
I'm like,
More
like
often
it
than not, it's
happens
somebody
to
playing
us.
you.
Like it's just like, so I'm always out for like just sinking him. Like if we can, let's sink him. Like there's some players where I'm like, okay, like this is either definitely like a toe to toe kind of thing, or they're like above us, and I'm like maybe we don't engage. But like 9 times out of 10, I'm like sink everyone if we can. If
Oh,
we
yeah.
can, especially if we get the drop on them, just because you know it's gonna happen to you. Like within
If I
30
don't,
minutes,
if
it's
I
gonna blow
don't
up on you.
betray them, they're gonna.
Yeah, like how many times have we been like, hey, let's alliance or whatever, and then it's just like straight annihilation. Like they don't care. They're just out for the kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really, like, if you're always toxic, then it feels really nice to be nice that one time out of 100.
Yeah, exactly. I can agree with that.
I can't relate.
When you're nice to everyone, you're still waiting to be nice to everyone. None of yet.
Maybe
Yeah,
one
it's
day.
been 6 years, dude. It's been 6 years. No. I have like the devil here and the angel here.
You just, like, scratches them.
And it's
Nah,
like-
nah, not today.
It sounds to me like you got the devil and the devil.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the devil and the devil's son. Yep.
So, with the Flameheart ship, how do you guys think it's going to roll? You think because I've heard a little bit of banter with it, not sure, with the scuttlebutt kind of here and there with it, but do you think it's just going to be Flameheart, or do you think he's going to be accompanied maybe by like a couple sloops with him, and now you got to not just fight him, but you also got to like take out his escort as well, like trying to get to him? Or do you think it's just going to be his
I think it's
ship?
just gonna be him. Yeah.
I mean, his ship's already got 5 cannons on each side and flamethrowers on the front, so it's going to
Yeah.
be hard enough to take as it is. And skeletons, since I haven't played in a few days,
I'd rather
Man,
play
they-
against some players.
skeleton ships are crazy now.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
ridiculous.
just like a few months ago, one hole and they couldn't fix it because they were messed up, and they would sink one hole and you're done. But now it's like
Yep.
you can't even board skeleton ships anymore. They're so
No.
Like, they're just crazy, and then the fact that their galleons like literally just hit like boosters and take off or spin around like a sloop. Like I feel
Yeah.
like they need a nerf in a sense, like just because of how OP some of them are. Like they don't play
Yeah.
like any player's
callers,
vessel
too.
all.
I'll be
Oh,
honest,
yeah.
I love bone callers, but I think they're a little overpowered, just a bit.
Oh yeah.
Just
For
a
sure.
little.
Yeah.
Mostly because they just get in the way and they take a lot of time to kill.
Or
Mhm.
they need to do it where if you use a bone caller, it's like limited or like a time, like wait till all of them are done to be able to use another one instead of just like someone gets like 3 or 4 of them on them, they just like hit it you twice or 3 times, and you're just like, dude,
What if
like
instead of one bone caller calling in 3 skeletons that last for 60 seconds, you could use bone callers even simultaneously and each one spawns 1 skeleton, but it doesn't like they can overlap. Right now, if you throw a bone caller and then 30 seconds later throw another one, the original skeletons will die and the new ones will spawn. But what if each bone caller you threw spawned 1 skeleton?
I like
don't even
I
have to
can,
know
I
the
could go with that
skeleton.
idea.
But then you can throw as many as you want. So if you have 5 bone callers, you got a whole crew.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's a
Yep.
good idea. I saw a thing that's I don't know who it was. Someone on YouTube was saying what would be cool to make them kind of like more useful on your boat. Like it would spawn 2 each time, but you could throw it at certain parts of your ship, and they would help with certain parts of your ship. So if you threw them at the masts, they would keep your sails in the wind. Or if you like threw them down in the bottom of your boat, they would just repair the whole time, Or like if you threw them at the cannons, they would just shoot cannons. Like that would be sick.
Or even like instead of like
Well, that's
doing that,
kinda what
like,
I'm-
make different levels. You know how they have like the curse balls, right? Like you have like the ballast ball, helm ball, like peace balls. Like
Different
you have like
levels, for
different
sure.
styles of
Bone
those. So
color.
like for instance, like you could have more of them instead of it just being so rare to find a bone color.
Yeah.
Because then those
Yeah.
bone colors only do so you could throw it and it automatically does that. So it's like you don't even have to worry about throwing at a certain part. It just does
Yeah,
what
that
it's
too.
doing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All I can picture though is if they did that to where one bone collar fits all, like it'll attack them and it'll repair your ship. My luck is I'm gonna throw a bone collar on their ship and it's gonna start running repairs. I just know that it's just gonna be No, what are you doing? You're supposed to destroy them, not join them.
Or like the bone collar, right? So like there's that one, and that doesn't spawn as much because you know how hard it can be to find those ones. But then the other specific ones are just for your ship individually. So then it's still you can have like you'll have that one. So if you throw it on there, you don't have to worry about that mix up like oh crap. I just gave him an extra like 5 freaking skellies. Now we're done for. But like that one would still be hard to find as it is. And then the other ones could be like more periodic that you could find, just like the other ones, or like if you hit a skelly ship, then you could get those because you can get like the cursed ones or whatever it is from them, kind of thing. So I feel like that would be pretty cool if they brought something like that. But
for sure, Tim and I need jobs at Rare. Tim and I come up with
for real.
Yeah,
we have like 5 seasons worth of content.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, oh yeah.
Did you ever write that email?
Yes, and I routed it out.
You did?
Yep.
What happened? If you don't mind me asking.
We came up with this idea for like so to keep it brief, pirates.
Oh yeah,
what's the first thing
yeah.
you
Don't
think of when you
say.
think of
I guess
pirates?
don't say a ton so that it doesn't get
Like, the first
stolen.
When you think of what pirates
No.
used to do, it was
Wow, wow.
It was raiding merchant ships.
I can't believe this guy.
That's what pirates did.
Freaking phone.
Pirates like rarely happen.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember you talking to me about this.
So like if they just had a merchant ship go through the server every so often, like that's.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I forgot about you saying that.
I want to attack the British.
I think there should be different types.
As of tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be legit. You know how many people would jump on for that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think it would be cool to like in one season just to add like 15 new different types of cannonballs. Like it's just, to me at least, they added, what did they add? They added scattershot. And that was it. That was it. Oh, ball and collar. But like they're like, oh, we got these 2 things, and for the first week it was like, oh, this is cool, and then after it's like, no. Like we're just over. We're over it. Like
The bone collar, it was over.
yeah, like
It did make adjustments, but the scatter shot, that's what got now.
The scatter shot has its uses.
yeah.
But then you still have the Horn of Fair Winds, which you used to be able to find it on every shipwreck. I had like 3 or 4 on the ship at one point, and then they did a small update, and I have literally not been able to find one.
I've only found, I think, 2 since they came out, and then bone collars were a cool feature. But then again, like, it's, for me at least, it's hard to find them. Like, it's annoying. It's annoyingly hard.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hey, 1 second. I gotta go open the door. Sorry, somebody.
This guy.
Thing.
This guy.
I know.
What is
This
going on
guy.
right now?
Dude,
What?
this guy.
What?
Dude, look at that booty. Look at that booty, dude. Look at it.
What did you say on the last podcast?
Does it slap? No. Oh my
that's
gosh.
funny.
Yeah, dude, this guy sucks. This guy's.
Sorry, Chad. This is not the norm. I don't know what's going on right now.
This guy's the worst.
It's Wednesday fun
No.
day, so keeping it interesting.
No, he's a good guy.
We'll be back, and now ready for intermission.
Yeah.
We'll be back after the short break.
Should we? Yeah. I was gonna play some music, but I was like, nah.
Aw, you know,
Nah.
music.
What?
Oh, there he's back. That's why you had to open the door.
Is that the Caucasian claw? Is that what that is right there? What is that?
Sorry, I had to open the refrigerator door for more beer.
Oh.
No kidding. I do have
Nice.
one front door. But you know, if you could stab 2 chicken necks with a single motion, why use 2 motions to slaughter those chickens? If you're a real Office fan, you would remember what that quote was from.
I do know what that is from.
Dude.
Dwight Schrute at the funeral.
Yeah.
I purposely. It's like so good, 2 birds in 1 stone, but he has this long, elaborate quote
Yeah.
about slaughtering chickens. I
It's so
sat down
funny.
and memorized that quote one day.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for help. Yes. I love that. Yeah. Some people would say, why do you choose to be the way that you is? Right. But some people would say, thank you.
Makes me happy. So sorry I have to leave.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
but I did come back.
But yeah, I think they should add more cannonballs because like scatter shots are cool, right? They're really used for galleons, for the most part. Like that's the best use for them. But like they should add like something like they should add like I don't know, like a pointed cannonball or something that like they're harder to find, but they get a tier 5 hole instantly or something.
Scatter shot,
you know, or like
resembles what used to be a real thing called grape shot. Which scatter shot's a cool idea, but I think they missed the mark on that. If they use it as actual grape shot and say it hurts, you know, there's got a wide range. Grape shot was meant to kill a lot of people on a ship before you board it. Why don't they use it the exact same way? Like a grape shot that severely injures a lot of people on their ship, and then you could go board.
Yeah.
And then it sucks because you really got to like, I would say to be efficient with them, you really need to get some holes into them because you're going to get into danger, especially if you're playing against a really good team, like to get in because they're only good that real close to, I wouldn't even say medium range. So you're getting into like lethal territory at that point, risking boarding and, you know, you get a sword lord or something on it. So you really got to put some damage into them if you're going to get in close to make it count. Like, I do like the idea, maybe not pointed cannonballs, but like different grades, like how we talking about like different grade.
Well, they had different weight cannonballs back in the day.
That's something like that.
Or like you can get like your basic ones, and you go out.
10 and 12 pounders. So like you could find a 12-pound cannonball on the map. So they're a lot more rare. And they don't go as far, but they immediately do a tier 5 hole.
Yeah, exactly. Like that stuff, I think would be pretty cool.
Or maybe like maybe you know how like you know how blunder bombs, if you shoot them at the ship, they like kind of turn the ship a little bit. What if they did that?
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I know it's yeah. They're really useful though, because if you hit like a galleon in the back, they'll like shift and they'll get out of angle, and you can just keep shooting them. It's great.
Really?
But yeah, which is it's so nice. But would be cool.
Use it for that reason, but I see it when I accidentally load a blunder bomb. And
yeah. Yep. What'd be cool is if they did the same thing, but like they did like like a high, I don't know, you would call like a high explosive cannonball or something, where where it's like the butter bomb, but you would hit it and it's kind of like a really small, like a small keg or something, like very small keg.
Where they would heat the cannonball up after this. I'm trying to base on mine like on action.
Right.
The game does the same thing.
True.
They had a thing called hot shot where they would heat the cannonball up really hot. So by the time it even gets to the ship, it's just molten metal getting blown all over the place.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or even like adding, like I feel like the blender bomb was like their version, like, or how they brought it out was supposed to be their version of like grenades back in the day, like for pirates and stuff. They weren't like, because it wasn't like as lethal as like of course like a grenade we have now kind of thing, but like you could still use them and it still would cause a little bit of damage for like once you're on the boat boarding or you're trying to like bust into like per se for like exactly for like the merchant ships when they know they're gonna get boarded by the pirates, they would lock themselves in like their little like stronghold room kind of thing and just like
blunder bomb and they would just do it.
I feel like doing something maybe like that or making it more potent because the whole throwing at your ship and it moves it, I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm looking at like some of the things they have. Like there's one called Spider Shot, and it's like a multi-chain shot. It's like a scatter shot and a chain shot together.
Like 3 or 4.
That could be cool, but like maybe if it hits the mast, it has to take 2 with that specific one, you know?
Well,
so it's not like you just shoot and get all of them down.
With one chain shot, the mast takes 2 damage.
No, that's only on a sloop. So the brig and
It varies?
Yeah, so the brig and the galleon, if you hit the mast with a chain shot, it does 3 damage. It takes it down. The sloop is 2 because it only has 1 sail. So maybe with this, like maybe if they added Spider Shot, right, it would have to take 3 on a sloop and like 2 on all the other ships, so that you can't just shoot 1 and it hits all 3 sails or something stupid. Right.
I mean, I don't know. Again, toxic brain, right? With the game, keeping it real life, you don't have as many sails. It's gonna take less to take it down versus just taking the other 3 down. And a sloop is a smaller ship, so the masts aren't as beefy as you would a bigger ship like in real life. So I feel like if they don't like, and people don't like to, because oh, I'm going to do a sloop and you hit me once and my mast goes down. Well, then sorry, tough luck. You pick that ship. Pick your rate, pick your fate, kind of thing. Like pick your ship, pick your fate. Like you're gonna have to deal with these more annoying things because there are some really toxic sloop players out there. So it's like they get really good with the sloop, and they deal with that like. So I feel like it should be like that more realistic thing. Like it should take more on a bigger ship and less on a smaller ship, kind of thing. I don't know if you want to call it like even the odds or whatever, but like I said, Rare probably would never do that. But I feel like that would be something cool because at least for me, who's not a toxic sloop player, and I absolutely hate going up against them, like I'd be like that would be nice. Because it would give you an extra hand because everything is right there for them. So if they're pretty good at what they're doing, they're going to be so much better because they don't have to manage a bunch of crew members or really like work a bunch more stuff. It's so much easier for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's another one here that I just read, and it's shrapnel, and it was used it was used to hit the masts and like cut up the sails. That could be cool. Yeah, and then like you would make your ship like go slower.
Mostly for that.
Yeah.
Chain shot was used to like knock masts down, but the odds of a chain shot going through a mast is very low. At the top of the mast, it was used to shred the sails.
Yeah. I think that would be cool. Like it would be another thing.
Another email
it would be like another thing to repair, but like I feel like I don't know. I feel like when you get the concept of the game, it starts to just become habit instead of like I feel like Sea of Thieves, it's such a sophisticated game. They should make it a little bit more sophisticated, And they're doing that right now with the sails, how they're changing the wind patterns and how they're changing how every ship is. But like that would be cool if you would have to it would be cool if you had to go up to the sail and sew the sail back together. That would be sick.
I think what we're really explaining here is like a different game altogether. But a pilot simulator where you have a larger crew, larger ships, and more responsibilities.
I wonder what kind of game that was, Mills.
We're gonna modify that one.
Which one was that supposed to be?
They should have got rid of that because in that one they were trying to eliminate where you couldn't even fight ship on ship.
What are we talking about?
Skull and Bones. Or is that not what you're talking about?
A lot of people liked it because it wasn't ship on ship fight. Like there was no, and it was so they were doing a lot of things I think that we want in Sea of Thieves in a sense, but then there was a lot of aspects where it was like, why, like where's the like how'd you connect the circle here on that kind of thing? But we might just have to go in and make a game.
I'm down with that.
So is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're gonna make our own game. Yeah, it's gonna be called this the
Ships of Thieves.
Thieves of the Sea. That's what we're gonna call it.
Speaking about that, like first off, we need to have other things than like being in a pond. And then going into the Bering kind of style with these seas that they have in this game. Because I swear, either you hit nice calm weather or you're freaking in the Bering Sea where you got like 34. Like, I should not, every time I'm on a ship, be like, guys, I don't know where I'm at because either my bow's pointing up at the sea, like the sky, or I'm looking straight down kind of thing.
That's kind of how it was, right? Like, it was more like, I feel like there was always
conditions, but now it's like it's always like nasty.
Yeah, like wasn't there like the quartermaster who would like? Well, I don't know much about positions specifically. I know you guys would know more, but because you guys were actually like in the military. But wasn't it like the quartermaster would help direct the way or something?
Yeah,
maybe was it that one?
Quartermaster was navigation.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So like. So, like, I don't know, maybe if they added I don't know, but that would be a different game if they added like roles
Pirate
like that,
Simulator.
right? Yeah, Pirate Simulator, literally.
Yeah.
But Skull and Bones, but no. So many things, I
never got
promise.
faith in that game.
Huh?
Again,
will
I
never
never
play that
played
game.
it. It just looks stupid.
Well, in the
It
trailer,
is.
when they did